And welcome to my channel, and here I'll be showing you how you can construct a superior trochoid, as I've shown you how to construct a cycloid. So I want to show you how to construct a superior trochoid, and in this case we need two circles, and one of them is a rolling circle and the other circle is the circle upon which the point whose locus is to be produced is located. So the first thing that we need to do is to draw a rolling circle, and before that we need to draw the center lines. So I'm going to draw the horizontal center lines like this, or horizontal center line like this. Okay. Then I will draw a vertical center line. A vertical center line. Alright, so having drawn the center lines, the next thing that we are going to do is to draw the rolling circle. So the diameter of the rolling circle is 50 millimeters, which means the radius is 25 millimeters. So I'm drawing the rolling circle first with radius 25, diameter 50 millimeters. So I'll take 25 millimeters on my ruler with this compass and put at this point. Then I will draw a circle. So this circle is the rolling circle. Okay, so this is the rolling circle. Alright, so the next one that I'm going to draw is a circle upon which a point whose locus is to be produced is located. So for that, I'm going to look at it in this way, that distance of the point whose locus is to be produced from this rolling circle is 10 millimeters. So if I add 10 millimeters with 25, that will give me 35 millimeters. So I will take a measurement of 35 millimeters as the radius of the circle upon which the point whose locus is to be produced is located. So with this 35 now, I will draw the circle. So I'm going to make the circle to look a little bit faint. Okay, so this is the circle. Okay, so now the next thing that I'm going to do now is to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. So I'm going to divide the circle into 12 equal parts. So this is it, so which I believe you know how to do. So divide the circle into 12 equal parts like this. Okay. So this is the last part. Alright, so having divided this circle into 12 equal parts, the next thing that I'm going to do is to number the point on the big circle, because I said that the point whose locus is to be produced is on this big circle. So I'm going to number this as 0. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 0.4, this is 0.5, this is 0.6, this is 0.7, this is 0.8, this is 0.9, and this is 0.10, this is 0.11. So we have those points on the big circle. So the next thing that I'm going to do now is to project horizontal lines from each point that we have on this big circle. So I will draw horizontal line from 0 into this direction like this. Then from 111 I will draw horizontal line like this. Then from 210, because they are on the same point on the circumference of the big circle, I will draw horizontal line. I've drawn that of 3 and 9 already. So then for 4 and 8, I will draw horizontal line like this. So for 5 and 7, I will also draw horizontal line like this. Okay, so then for 6, I will draw horizontal line. That is on the big circle. Don't forget that we want to construct a superior trochoid. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to calculate the circumference of the rolling circle. I said this small circle is the rolling circle. So I will calculate the circumference of the rolling circle. Don't forget that diameter is 50 millimeters. So if I multiply 50 by 3.142, that will give me 157.1. So I'll just take it as 157 millimeters. So I'm going to take a measurement of 157 millimeters from this point 0 on the big circle to this side. So I will take a measurement of 157 millimeters. 157 millimeters. So this is 157 millimeters here. So this 157 millimeters, I'm going to divide into 12 equal parts. So to do that, which I believe you know how to do, so we are going to draw a line from this point in this direction. From this point 0, we draw a line in this direction. So I'm going to pause the video, then I will divide the line, then I will come back and show you the next thing to do. Alright, having divided the line into 12 equal parts, so the next thing that we are going to do is that I'm going to make this line 0, 0. I'm going to make it a thick line. So this line is the circumference of the rolling circle, which is this small circle. So for the spiral trochoid, we use the circumference of the small circle or of the rolling circle. So that is what we use for the superior trochoid. So now the next that we are going to do now, I'm going to erect a vertical line on each of these points that we have on the line. So here I will draw a vertical line. Then at this point I will draw a vertical line. So at this point 3, I will draw a vertical line. So I'm going to pause the video and do the rest. Then I will come back when I'm done with that. Alright, so I've drawn the vertical lines, and another thing that I've done here is that I've labeled the center of the point of the centers that we have here. So we have the horizontal center line, and the point that the vertical line intersect the horizontal line for this one is C0, this is C1, C2, C3, C4, and so on to C0 here. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do now, we are going to take the radius of the big circle upon which the point whose locus is to be produced as a superior trochoid is located. So the radius is 35 millimeters as we have used it to draw here. So we take the radius of the big circle because the point that we are going to want to get is locus is on this big circle. So this is 35 millimeters. So you put at center 1 here. Okay, then you make an arc on line 1. This is line 1. Okay, then you put at center 2. You make an arc on line 2. Then put it on center 3. You make an arc on line 3. Then you put it on center 4 like this. So you make an arc on line 4. Then you put it on center 5 here. Then you make an arc on line 5. So by the time you put it on center 6, it will surely touch this point. This line 6, it will touch line 6. Then you put it on center 7. So you make an arc on line 7. So line 7, line 5 and line 7, they are the same. So then you put on center 8. You make an arc on line 8. Then you put on center 9. You make an arc on line 9. Then you put it on center 10. So you make an arc on this line 10. So by the time you put on that of center 11, so you make an arc on line 11. Then the last point is 0 here. We are connecting it with 0 as we have here. So this is point 0 and this is also point 0. So we are connecting the curve to point 0 here and also to point 0 here. So all these points that we have gotten, so I'm going to dot them out so that we can see them or they can be visible. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Alright, so now having done this now, the next thing that we are going to do is to take the French curve and bring out this curve, so which is a superior trochoid. So I'm going to take my time a little, little by little, to bring out the curve like this. Okay, so you don't have to rush it. All right, so we are bringing it out little by little. All right, so I'm done with that part. So I will come to this side now and also take it easy so that the curve can be smooth. Okay. All right, so we are getting closer. All right, so this is the curve. So this curve is the superior trochoid that we to produce. So this is how it will look. And do not forget that the circumference that we use here is circumference of the rolling circle. This inner circle is the rolling circle. So while the big circle is the point, is a circle upon which the point whose locus is produced, which is this superior trochoid, is located. So it's as simple as I've done it here. Thank you and keep on practicing. God bless you.